Well, hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Jessica Bueller, and I'm married to Matt, who's a farmer, and we live in a tiny town in central South Dakota with our 5 kids from 14 to 1. I've been practicing chiropractic for 13 years and have additional certifications in NATE and acupuncture. Nutrition wasn't a major focus for me until my best friend had a scary diagnosis. In order to help her from a distance, I was in charge of her nutrition. So I researched. I spent countless hours learning how nutrition impacted the body. I learned about many supplementation protocols, and I learned about some of the pathways that we're going to talk about tonight. And even though I prayed for these products, for something stronger, for something more powerful, for a miracle, I did not come across these products or this company. But once I watched that ABC report that we're going to watch tonight and read the research, learned about activation, and realized the caliber of physicians that were already partnered with this company, I knew that if this was real, I had to share it. If this was real, I could impact so many lives in a different aspect than I was already impacting lives. Because you see, with knowledge comes responsibility. So I couldn't get this product into my hands fast enough and into the bodies of those I love and care about. So, and although I was supplementing with high quality products sold only to physicians, my hair was falling out like crazy. Like I was wondering if I was going to be bald, and I've always had crazy thick hair. I had skin issues. I had swelling of my eyes, a state kind of where my eyes would swell almost completely shut. I gained weight and couldn't lose it no matter what I did. I wasn't sleeping well, and I always felt fatigued. But all of that changed shortly after I started activating my body. Meanwhile, being a busy mom and business owner, I was going through all of the motions and never felt like it was enough, like I was enough. When I decreased my office hours, I felt torn because I couldn't get everyone in. And when I worked more, I felt guilty for not being with my kids, who were getting bigger and more involved. I had literally no balance. I knew I had a moral obligation to share these products without attachment, and it wasn't long before I fell in love with this business. I was getting paid to share this with others. I was traveling with people I wanted to be around. I was surrounded by the people I wanted to be like, and I was getting pushed out of my comfort zone and growing personally. And I was impacting lives I never would have even met if not for the beauty of this business model. I have all the same passion to empower others to become the best version of themselves when it comes to their health. And now I'm able to lead a team of women with a simple system to create their balance in their lives, that I now have thanks to this business. I have built my business in the nooks and crannies of my life, and I know that if I can do this, so can you. So I just want to welcome you here tonight. We're here to learn about a company called LifeVantage. I was introduced to this company about 3 years ago, and it's literally changed my life. And I hope that by the time we get done talking about this, that you'll understand why. So we're going to get sciencey without getting too sciencey, but I really want to get you as much information I can in as short a period of time. So proper disclosures here. Our income disclosure statement is we are a publicly traded company, so you have access to that. And there are 4 components that we want to talk about tonight: the products and the science. This is the part that I can't stop talking about, and I could talk to you for days on this, so I will be giving you a very brief overview, even though it will seem extensive. The second part is the compensation, because everyone wants to know how they can make money, right? And not even only that, but it's not just about having that, it's about having additional streams of income no matter where you are in your life right now or where you want to be. And the third component is timing. When is the timing? Where is the timing? Where are we with this company? And then the fourth is, of course, the system. So we're going to get into those components, starting with the products and the science. LifeVantage began in a lab with a single question: is declining health something we have to simply accept as part of getting older? Our genes contain incredible abilities to keep our bodies healthy. And then decades later, we discovered a way to activate these abilities. In 2003, our company was formed, and to continue this research and share it with the world, it has grown since. So in 2003, we had one product with one peer-reviewed, published, studied, and one patent on our product. And in 2005, there was an ABC primetime investigative report done on this product that led to a flurry of media attention and extensive research done by major institutions and universities. So if you remember back to those ABC primetime investigative reports when the news was actually real news, these reports were done to debunk claims that were given. And the claim that we gave, that we were able to give with our one published study, was that we could lower oxidative stress on average of 40% in 30 days. A claim that has not been proven since by any other product, whether nutraceutical or pharmaceutical in the world yet. So hallelujah, yay, yay, yay. So we're going to continue talking about that and learning about what that is. Let's watch a little bit of that ABC primetime investigative report here.
You want to get an edge on turning back the clock with just a few pills? Who doesn't? Well, it's no longer science fiction, but science possibility, a potential breakthrough. As I found out firsthand, there may be a way to erase years, at least inside my body. Granted, it's down the road, but some scientists are wondering if a new pill I took might offer a very long life. It may not look like the fountain of youth, but inside this nondescript building, I'm about to become part of an exciting experiment, a kind of guinea pig. Dr. McCord, okay. I'm here at the University of Colorado in Denver to meet Dr. Joe McCord, a world-renowned scientist. This is pretty exciting stuff you're finding, huh?
It is. We're very excited about it.
His latest research could very well unravel the mystery of aging itself. And his decades of experiments may have the potential of adding years to people's lives and possibly prevent chronic diseases like cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. It all centers around this small yellow pill, and for me, it begins with a blood test.
It
wouldn't be the first time I've given blood for this company. They want to check my levels of something called T-bars, which is a rough indicator of a person's actual age. T-bars can identify a condition known as oxidative stress, a kind of measure of the wear and tear on our bodies. Oxidative stress, like the rusting of an engine, is not a good thing.
Bad for the body,
Leading to disease.
leading to disease and leading to malfunction, and importantly, leading to what we call aging. It is a slow progression of increasing oxidative stress. That's the main characteristic biochemically of the aging process.
The problem of aging begins with the very food we eat to give us energy. As our cells burn that food, they also release toxic chemicals. Those chemicals, you may know them as free radicals, react with all the components of our cells, literally bombarding them millions of times per second, damaging all our cells. The result? Oxidative stress. And we all have it. The body fights back with a system of defenses. It makes two antioxidant enzymes, catalase and SOD, whose job is to gobble up the free radicals before they can harm our cells.
So, Doctor, how often do I take these?
And so, here I go. With that swallow, I've just become part of a potentially landmark scientific experiment.
Doesn't taste bad.
It's called Protandim, and tests on both mice and humans have already shown that it revs up the manufacture of those good enzymes in our bodies. More enzymes, fewer free radicals to harm us.
Right now, all we know is that this preparation decreases oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is not a disease, just like aging is not in itself a disease, but it's something that accompanies and is attached to many disease processes. So you can see the age-related.
Normally, oxidative stress, measured by those T-bars, increases with age. But in Dr. McCord's tests, taking just one pill of Protandim a day reversed that trend for everyone at every age, even for an 80-year-old.
They all are reduced to the level of oxidative stress that one would expect, frankly, in a newborn or a very young child.
High oxidative stress is associated with more than aging. It's been linked to hundreds of illnesses.
It's at the very center of many diseases: liver disease, diabetes, emphysema, asthma. I've studied all of these: strokes, heart attacks, even mental disease. Yes, depression, Alzheimer's disease, depression.
Dr. James Crapo with the National Jewish Medical Center in Denver is also researching Protandim for the company. But what about my progress? After nearly 2 weeks now, it's time to get my results. Dr. McCord calculates the numbers. The result? My level of oxidative stress has declined dramatically.
45%. That's excellent.
Just look at where I fall on the graph, before and after.
Which, if extrapolated back, is the level you would see in a newborn baby.
Would you suggest I keep taking this supplement?
I would. I can't guarantee it's going to extend your life. I can't guarantee it's going to eliminate any diseases or cure any diseases.
But we do know that oxidative stress is part of those disease processes. I don't want to wait until I'm 80 years old and find out that I should have taken it.
So there is an extended version of that ABC clip. And so whoever invited you here can actually send you that. You can rewatch that. But that's where we began, you guys. That ABC primetime report aired, and I don't know what's going through your mind, but when I was watching that, there were definitely things I was Rolodexing, like, just made you think a little, right? Well, universities and prestigious medical centers began self-funded research on our new approach to health, activating our genes, right? We were able to literally flip switches to feel better and do more. In 2009, we switched from retail to direct sales. So we were on the shelves of Walgreens and GNC and that kind of thing to start with, but nobody knew what cellular activation was. In fact, you guys, it's now 2020, and this was 2003 when this began, and there are still people that have never heard of activation, even people that are prominent in the nutrition realm. So we began using activation to address the leading theories on health decline or aging. So one more disclosure is that we can't mention symptoms, conditions, or diseases. So we really are getting back to the root causes. We know that when you have symptoms or conditions or diseases, that you have to look back to the cells, to the health of the cells. And when you get those cells functioning like they should, then symptoms, conditions, or diseases are things that you don't need to worry about. So the first theory is the theory of oxidative stress. And that is the fact that that is due to the fact that free radicals, they impair our cellular function. They create damage, wear and tear. And then those cells, they struggle, right, to function the way that they should. And oxidative stress and our free radicals, they don't care what kind of cell they bounce into. If they're in your heart or your skin or your brain or your blood vessels, they just bounce into the cell, and that's where they wreak their havoc. And the solution is to neutralize those free radicals. We need antioxidant enzymes, right? Unfortunately, the body's production of antioxidants slows down over time. Oxidative stress is caused by regular processes like digestion, respiration, that kind of thing. Also, when we're sedentary, when we exercise too much, when we're exposed to toxins in our atmosphere, in our environment, pesticides, toxins, that kind of thing, even cellular radiation and radiation from the sun. So the theory is that oxidative stress will cause the decline in health, correct? And the way to actually really combat that is to go within all of our cells and turn on our NRF2 pathway, NRF2 pathway, responsible for our antioxidant production. Within every cell, there's an NRF2 protein messenger. And when we activate that protein with this exact blend of this product, just like a recipe, see those inputs? Those 5 components, we put them in just the right recipe and we get a profoundly synergistic benefit. So just like baking bread, if you add too much of one component, you don't get the best bread, right? Same thing here. But what happens when we do get the right blend? which we have here, we are able to lower oxidative stress on average 40% in 30 days by increasing SOD by 30%, catalase by 54%, glutathione by 300%. Let me tell you, if you've been watching some of the news, you've heard about glutathione, because what they're seeing in cases where people are suffering from viral infections are low levels of glutathione and low levels of vitamin D, and also an imbalance in our gut microbiome. So increasing glutathione by 300% is huge for everyone, but especially now. Supports the body's natural ability to repair and rejuvenate its own cells, and supports our body's natural detoxification process. This is literally the most potent detoxification pathway in your body. And when we activate this pathway, we start producing our own enzymes capable of neutralizing 1 million free radicals every second. So with typical approach with antioxidants, you just get a one and done benefit, right? You take one antioxidant, it neutralizes 1 free radical. But look at how many pounds of blueberries you'd have to eat in a day, or oranges in a day, to get the same antioxidant benefit of 1 little yellow pill a day. It's just not even comparable. The synergy of those components is so important, that recipe. We are in over 25 peer-reviewed journals. All of this information is available at pubmed.gov, the public medical database where doctors do their research, featured in these journals and by these universities and institutions. Literally, there is nothing, not even a pharmaceutical, that has as much research on it as this one product. NRF2 activation, this is from Washington State University. They said NRF2 is likely to be the most important health promoting approach in the foreseeable future. NRF2 may become the most extraordinary preventive breakthrough in the history of medicine. You guys, this is so critical and so huge. If nothing else, if you get nothing else from today, go back and look at this product, check out the research behind it, and get this in your body. I'm telling you, it makes a huge difference. The third theory of aging is mitochondrial decline. Now, if you remember back to your elementary science classes, we learned that the mitochondria were the energy producing part of the cell. So when the cell isn't producing energy like it should, it doesn't do its job. So it doesn't matter where that mitochondria is, that cell is not able to do what it should be doing. So the solution is constantly fixing or removing damaged mitochondria and also producing new mitochondria in a process called mitochondrial biogenesis. Unfortunately, the body's production of mitochondria slows down over time. So our solution is a lot like our NRF2 protandem, except this is a different pathway called the NRF1 pathway, the pathway responsible for mitochondrial biogenesis. So like our NRF2, there is an NRF1 protein messenger within every cell. When we activate that protein messenger, it attaches to our DNA and it causes an expression of certain genes. We are able to, again, flip switches in the right direction to feel better and do more. Here we are able to increase our cellular energy, improve our sleep quality and cellular repair. Our cognitive and brain health improves. We support our healthy circulatory and cardiovascular system. When our cells have more energy, our mental energy is better, and then our physical energy is better. And who couldn't use that? The third theory to aging is a decline in sirtuin activity. So sirtuins are responsible for the removal of waste in our body, the ability to kill off cells that are not useful anymore. It also has sirtuins also have a myriad of health benefits. From mental and physical energy to motivation, mood, cardiovascular health, maintaining cholesterol levels, joint health, healthy DNA function, and a healthy inflammatory response. They literally have all the benefits that your body gets from fasting. Isn't that interesting? So the body is constantly activating sirtuins and producing additional sirtuins, but unfortunately, our body's ability to do this slows over time. So the solution is our protandem NAD synergizer. This is the pathway that is responsible for sirtuin production. The input is 4 different components, and it supports healthy longevity, all those same benefits I mentioned before. And again, in 24 hours of severe caloric restriction, we increased sirtuin production by 94%, but with just one day of 2 NAD protandem synergizers, we have 100% increase in sirtuin production. So this is our protandem family, our tri-synergizer, NRF2, NRF1, and NAD synergizer. Now look, these are the gray bars. This is when we take our NRF2 alone, NRF1 alone, and NAD alone. And look at the impact they have on the genes. Now look at what happens when we take the tri-synergizer, you guys. This is ridiculous. And this research was repeated multiple times because even the researchers couldn't believe the difference. So look at this. The NRF2 gene for antioxidant production and detoxification is up 73% in just 30 days. The healthy inflammatory response is up 838%. Who wouldn't want that, right? And then we have the regulation of key metabolic genes. Who wouldn't want their metabolism improved by 84%? Or the regulation of mitochondrial biogenesis, the ability to produce more mitochondria by 118%. And then the key enzyme in NAD recycling, so we're able to reuse the NAD that we do have. And then, of course, the NAD synthesis enzyme is up to. This is literally just mind-blowing and exciting. So along with our cellular activators, which is honestly what sets us apart from this, that sets this company apart from every other company you ever met, the company also has some superior standalone products that could literally be their own 30-minute presentation. So I'm briefly going to touch on these, and I mean brief, even though there is so much more to these. So we took NRF2 activation and we applied it to our four-legged friends. We have Pet Tandem for dogs. And then we have NRF2 activation specifically for our hair and our skin, which is what I use as well with True Science Hair Care and True Science Skin Care. And then we combine those stacks. We have a vitality stack, which is our NRF2, NRF1, ProBio, and Omega. So we have our probiotic and our Omega Plus. So probiotics are great. You know this, right? For 75% of your immune system. What is everybody concerned about right now? And what should everybody be concerned about all the time? Your immune function, but also most of your neurotransmitters, your good brain health comes from your gut. That's why it's considered your second brain. And of course, the regular things, digestion, absorption of your food, 50% of your dopamine, 90% of your serotonin. Your gut is huge. What makes this probiotic different is that it has a biotract lining that allows it to bypass your stomach acid and actually get to the gut where we need it to be to do its job. And then we have Omega Plus, which is our omega-3s. We need that for our cell membranes to talk to each other. That's how they connect. That's how they talk. That's how we make it so everything in our body is fluid as it should be. And then Axio is our brain activating for our neurotransmitter connectivity. It allows the transmitters in our brain to get to where they need to go to so our brain functions like it should, as I've been drinking it while we've been talking tonight. And then, of course, physique weight management, which is designed for, of course, that just exactly what it says, weight management. So the company has put stacks together to make it affordable for you and whatever it is that you're looking for. So how do you get these products? That's what I wanted to know by the time I got to this part. So whoever invited you here can send you directly to their website, and all you do is pick your products and check out just like you would on Amazon. Or you can ask whoever invited you here. You can tell them, hey, this is what I'm interested in. Send me a cart. And they can send you a preloaded cart. And again, all you do is check out. And just like Amazon, it comes right to your door. We eliminate the middleman. So the second component to this company is, of course, compensation. So I don't know about you, but when I was watching this, I had lots of people that I was thinking of that could benefit from these products. And so, of course, then comes the question, how do I get started? If I want to share this with other people, if I was already thinking of other people that could benefit and I wanted to share this, how would I do that? So as a distributor, you would come on by buying a bundle of product. And the whole purpose is that you will become a product of the products, because it's a lot easier to tell someone else about something if you know what it did for you, right? And in doing so, the company also gives you a discount on your bundle of product. So our largest bundle that we have is $12.50. I wish there was a bigger bundle, because literally these products are from inside out and outside in. We literally are able to impact so many things. So how do you make money? You get paid weekly and you also get paid monthly. And how do you get into profit mode? So of course, everyone wants to know how you can make your money back, right? So that's kind of a big thing. And the goal is to get you your money back, and then get you what it is that you want out of this. And then, so of course, the third component is timing. So is it the right time from you? Well, this is the perfect meld of working from home or anywhere. Literally, if you have your cell phone, you can do this business, right? And obviously, social sharing. You have a virtual office, minimal business ad sets, no inventory requirements. Did you hear me? No inventory requirements. You don't ship this out to people. The company ships directly to them. So literally, you can decide one day you want a certain product, you get on and you order it. You know, you don't have to go back through whoever introduced this to you, because they have a personal online store and you can access that at any time. So why LifeVantage and why now? Most of the United States and Canada has yet to discover LifeVantage, but there's been a 60% increase in wellness sales in the last 8 years. And let me tell you, 2020 is going to make those numbers soar even more, because more and more people are becoming aware of where they are when it comes to their health status. There's over 220,000 studies published on oxidative stress, and the number continues to grow. And that's only something that one of our products addresses. So how do you build your dream lifestyle? So we're just going to look very briefly at this income disclosure statement. This is Pro 3, which is our foundational rank. It's an average of $626 a month. For some people, you know, that's a car payment or a house payment. And then at Pro 5, this is when you get to the top 5% of our company, top 5%. We're looking at on average $3,100 a month. You guys, that's income replacing income for a lot of families. And then Pro 7, this is our elite ranks. This is $13,400 a month on average. And obviously you can take it wherever you want it to go. So some people are looking to replace not only their income, but their spouse's income. And some people are looking for additional ways of leaving a legacy for their family. So the next question is always, can I do this? You know, someone else could do this, but can I do this, right? And that's where the system comes in place, which is the fourth component. And we have 24/7 support and easy to follow system. And literally what we're looking to do is to plug your personality into the system. So we launch and we learn and we lead. There are regular team meetings and trainings to address skill set, mindset, and of course, leadership. Regular corporate events and trainings and incentives to keep you motivated. And of course, a private support community. So, whoever invited you to this webinar tonight, they really wanted you to hear this information. And I don't know where you are when it comes to your health, and I don't know where you are when it comes to your finances. But you fit one of these categories, right? You either need more information, and we're happy to get that for you, or you're ready to get these products in your body and become a customer, or you might be interested in joining the team, but you maybe need to hear just a little bit more to decide if this is really the fit for you. So get back to whoever invited you here tonight. I want to just thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. I really hope you see what I see. I'm truly passionate about what these products have done for me and what I've seen them do in so many others. And so again, thank you for your time.